Quick thoughts on the Columbia River CRKT Nirk Tighe here. Nirk for Nirk lock system and Tighe for knife maker Brian Tighe. This is a production knife. About $150 US was its retail price. It's out of production now, but still available, not yet completely sold out in some places. I love just the aesthetic design of this. You know, sometimes these fully milled out looks are done just for the sake of cutting material away to make it look cool, but I feel like this actually has some purpose to it. You know, some actual proper visual design that went into it. Also has some nice shaping just for ergonomics. You know, it's got a couple of spots to get your fingers in there real well. It's got a nice main index finger guard right there. This is kind of concaved in just a little bit. The Nirk lock system is interesting in that the entire handle and frame, it's just all lock, the whole thing. The locking system is right here and it just bends. So all of that, just look at that action right there. The whole thing bends to release the knife. There's no spring in here other than that. This is just it, and it's just for the sake of locking. It's not an assisted opening knife. It locks into place when it's closed quite very well. The flipper is pretty well accessible. I've not been able to open this just from hitting the flipper alone. Oh, well, that's the first time I was able to pull that off ever. So I hope that I finish the rest of this in one take, because that was literally the first time. Most of the time though, I find that every time up until now, I have found that I've needed to just do a little bit of flip just to flick it open the rest of the way. It has a pretty nice clip. I feel like the clip didn't quite completely match the design of the cutouts and such. This is actual anodizing inside of there. It's all stainless steel construction, and it's anodized, and then they actually came back and brushed off the exterior of it to give it this final finish. The blade came from the factory, absolutely sharp, incredibly sharp, and just ready to go. It has a really nice design to it. Obviously a pretty serious recurve down there, but it feels good in the hand. It has good weight to the blade itself, and I feel like the balance is pretty respectable, given that so much of this is based on just its visual design and incorporating the interesting lock in there. I feel like it's done as a novelty item, but is actually executed in a way that's very practical. So I like this quite a lot.